Hey y'all, Jay here again, running Relics Garage. This is going to be video number 10, getting really close. We're at the spot where you can't quite see as much done, but it's all the little things in order to get some fitment going. Let me show you what I've been doing. I have to run to the auto parts, so I thought I'd post this video before I do. So let me turn the camera around. Okay, the flip hood is very, very close. I have to come back just another, half inch, but you can see on the bottom gap, I have to come down in the front end. And so a couple things that are holding me up is just this mount right here and right here. So I'm going to make some clearance on both sides to allow that whole front end to come down just a little bit. It looks like I've got enough room for a battery box or a smaller battery if I just get one of those little skinnier ones. But all of my lines are coming out where the main interior fender wells are at, and fender struts, and so I'm really close. I've backed up the frame all the way to this front core support. I leaned the entire radiator back, which gave me more room here, but I don't quite need it as much. I am leaned back, but I think I'll end up just moving that forward if I make myself a little bit of a relief right here to allow this front end to come down. So that's where I'm at on the front end. Very close to being able to get that front end flipping. I did get the door fitted, so door's working good, and it didn't quite, of course I've been hit with a tree right here, so I got a couple of issues with this whole corner a little bit, but again, this is why we're kind of a rat rod and project. This is my first one, so this is what it is I'm looking at doing. So have to move the wheel wells up just a little bit, but man, we're looking good. Still got to adjust that door just a little bit. Little things. I still got to pound out what was, this was previously done when I got the truck, where it had been, I don't want to say straightened out, but at least pulled out a little bit, but I'm going to pound some of that stuff out. You can see my, the pin for the tilt front end is going to come down, going to sit right on this pin. So man, I'm so close right there in this spot. I do have a couple little pieces I'm going to weld in right here and be able to bolt to that main hole. So I'm going to take the original piece, trim it down, and just bolt it right there. And I'll be able to bolt also here on the bottom. So those are going to be bolted in. And then on the rear, I'll do a rear bracket from the cab to, frame mount there somewhere. So the entire cab, if ever wanted to, I could actually unbolt it and take it off of here. So that's where I'm at. Let me flip this camera, set this right up here. And I want to take off this front end so you can see where it is I'm at. Okay, you can see I just have it flip front end. Turn the camera around once again. I have cut these frame pieces as far back as I can get them. Right there's a core support. So with taking a little bit of that core support, I can actually move that back if I needed to, but it looks like I'm going to just cut me a little more clearance right in here, and I think that's going to fit. So not too far out. I really like the way I'm keeping the A-pillars and the inner fenders along with the core support, all of that connected. So none of the firewall. There's no floppy. There's no, this is just the original vehicle doing itself. One thing is kind of giving me a hard time is the air conditioner condenser, but I did notice it was actually unbolted before I got the vehicle. So hopefully it'll work for us. So that's where it is I'm at. And the dash and all those things are fitting really, really well. And just going to make a cover plate. But the window, this is actually the bottom base of the windshield itself for the Mountaineer. And so all of this frame sitting perfectly on there. Gosh, it's sitting solid just right. So I'm going to, again, just patch that in. That's that cowl and all of that for the Explorer. So I haven't had to move the computer box. Everything fires and runs. I'm getting the fenders in. And I might have to make a little bit of adjustments there. So we are down to the all the details. Spend a few hours out here. And it doesn't look like you got a lot done, but really all of the little things that make everything work is getting done. So we continue this weekend. The weather is supposed to be in the 60s in northern Nevada, which is not usual. So we just thank Lord for the good weather to be able to get this out. My concern is, or my I don't want to say concern, but what I'm really gonna have to focus on is once I get that hood and the front end to sit, I want to make sure that as I go down this body line, that I got that body line, I come down to that hood and that's proper. So I don't want, don't want it to be sitting funky with between the cab and the front end. So it's going to be real important. Hey, thanks for watching video number 10. Like, subscribe, shoot me a note, ask me a question, anything like that. Some things are harder than others, but because I did not cut the cowl, because I left the A-pillars, because I've left the inner fender supports, there has been a lot of things I've not had to do with some of the other guys have done, but one way or another, there's good and bad on either stuff. So I'm liking how this is coming out, and man, I'm getting excited about 2 more months from now, 3 more months, the first car shows are going to start. So I just want to be able to cruise it somewhere close, just to be able to say I've gotten it started. And of course, it'll take another year or so to work on it, but we're getting close. Hey, thanks for watching. Have a great day.